my channel, and today I am going to show you my Yu-Gi-Oh deck that I made. For starters, I'm going to show you my extra deck. And here is the extra deck cards. As you can tell, they are sleeved. Let us begin. The first card is the Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon card. This is a fusion card that require 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. It has an attack power of 30,000 and defense power of 25,000. My next card is Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. The Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon has an attack power of 4,500 attack and 3,800 defense. To play this card, you need to activate a polymerization card, and have 3 blue eyes from your hand to send to the graveyard. My next card is First of Dragons. It's another fusion type monster. You need 2 normal type monsters to make this fusion. It has an attack power of 2,700 and a defense power of 2,000. The next card is an Xyz monster. It takes 2 level 4 monsters to do this, to make an Xyz something. This is a number 39 Utopia card. It has the attack power of 2,500 and a defense power of 20,000. I will show you how to do Xyz later on. The next card. This is a Link monster. This is Transcode Talker. It takes 2 effect monsters to make this Link. It has an attack power of 2,300 and the Link is 3. This is a new way to summon your extra monsters from your extra deck, like other Link monsters, and synchros, and fusions. The next card is Decode Talker. This is another Link monster. It takes 2 effect monsters as well. It has the same attack and same link to the Transcode Talker. 2,300, and length is 3. The next card is Link Spider. 2 normal monsters. 1 normal monster. I'm sorry about that. 1 normal monster to link this card. It has an attack of 10,000. Well, 1,000 exactly. My bad. I'm sorry, but and the link is 1. This card is Link Kuriboh. It takes one level 1 monster to get this Link on the field. It has an attack of 300 and the Link is 1. The next card from my extra deck is Penta Tag. Or Princess Tag. Sorry, I'm making a mistake. This card is required to have 2 effect monsters to get it on the field. The attack is 1600 and the Link is 2. The next card from my extra deck is Black Rose Dragon. This is a synchro type monster. It has 2400 attack and 1800 defense. The next card is Junk Warrior. The attack is 2300 and the defense is 1300. My next synchro card is Red Dragon Archfiend. It has an attack of 30,000 and a defense of 20,000. My last card in my extra deck. The max limit is 15. I have 14. Well, actually, I made a mistake. There's one missing. I gotta find it. Black Winged Dragon. It is an attack of 2000 and a defense of 1600. Yeah, here's my last one. My mistake. Here's my last synchro monster. One of my favorites too. The Stardust Dragon. It has an attack of 2500 and a defense of 20,000. That is all from my extra deck. Now, I will show you my main deck. This main deck is right here. It's all sleeved. And it contains 60 cards. Here we go. I will go through quickly as I can. I hope you are relaxed for this. I'm doing the best I can for this ASMR video I'm making. Here we go. The first card. Alexandrite Dragon. It has an attack power of 20,000 and defense of 1,000. Left leg of the Forbidden One. It has an attack power of 200 and a defense of 300. Right leg of the Forbidden One. Its attack is 200 and defense is 300. Left arm of the Forbidden One. It has an attack of 200 and defense of 300. Right arm of the Forbidden One. Its attack is 200 and defense is 300. Exodia, the Forbidden One. Or sometimes they call it the head of Exodia. It has an attack of 1,000 and defense of 1,000. The next card. Kuriboh. Its attack is 300 and defense of 200. The Time Wizard. Its attack is 500 and a defense of 400. This is a trap card known as Trap Hole. This card, if an opponent summons a monster that has a 1,000 attack or more is destroyed and goes to the graveyard. This card is known as Magic Cylinder, a trap card. If the opponent declares an attack, I can negate the attack and send the attack right back to my opponent's life points. This card is known as a spell card, known as called Shield Crush. I can target one defense monster on my opponent's field and destroy it, or my field. This trap card is called 7 Tools of a Bandit. If my opponent activates a trap card, I can activate this counter trap by paying 1,000 life points and negating that trap card and destroying it. This next card is called Dispel. I can target one fusion monster and return it to my extra deck, and then return all fusion type monsters to the field or in the graveyard and special summon them. Like, for example, if I special summon Blue Eyes, Yugioh Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, right here, I can bring back 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons on the field. Okay, let's get on with it. The next card is Trap Card. Widespread Ruin. When my opponent declares an attack, destroy the attacking monster your opponent controls with the highest attack. If it's a tie, I choose. This card is known as Marshmallow. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is attacked, I flip it up into defense mode, and my opponent takes 1,000 damage for it. The next card is Threatening Roar. Your opponent cannot declare an attack for this turn. The next one is the White Stone of Ancient. It has an attack power of 600 and defense power of 500. The next card is yugioh Armor. If my opponent's monster declares an attack, I can destroy the attacking monster. The next card is Territorial Tribute. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. When a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. Mine or my opponent's. The next card is Bottomless Trap Hole. Activate only when your opponent summons a monster with an attack of 1,500 or more. Destroy and remove the monster and remove from play the monster. The next card is Maiden with Eyes of Blue. It has an attack power of 0 and defense power of 0. The next card is another Maiden Eyes with Blue with 0 attack and 0 defense. My third Maiden Eyes with Blue with 0 attack and 0 defense. This is a quick play spell card known as Mystical Space Typhoon. You can target one or spell or trap on the field and destroy the target. The next card is Heavy Storm. It destroys all spells and trap cards on the field. The next card is Pot of Greed. I can draw 2 cards from my deck. The next card is Swords of Original Light. If this card is played, my opponent cannot attack for 3 turns. It buys me some time in a tight situation. This card can come in handy in a duel. The next card is Polymerization. Fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion materials. Monster Reborn. Target 1 monster from my deck, my graveyard or my opponent's graveyard and special summon to the field. The next card is Avenge Ritual Art. This card can be used to ritual summon any one ritual monster. You must send the normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard whose total level equals the level of the original monster. I do have one in this deck. The next card is Deep Eyes White Dragon. It has attack points of 0 and defense of 0. The next card is Black Luster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. It has an attack of 30,000 and defense of 25,000. This card is known as Dark Resonator. It's a tuner. There are some other tuners I showed. It was my maid with eyes of blue there. She is a tuner as well. This has an attack of 1,300 and defense of 300. Next card, Junk Synchron. It has an attack of 1,300 and defense of 1,500. This is also a synchro. The next card is another Dark Resonator. Attack of 1,300 and defense of 300. Excuse me. Quabo Hedgehog. It has an attack of 800 and defense of 800. Next card, Vice Dragon. It has an attack of 20,000 and defense of 2,400. Flameville Guard. It has an attack of 100 and defense of 20,000. This is also a tuner monster as well. This is a pendulum card. It can act as a spell or a monster card. This is a Performer Pal King Bear. It has a 2,200 attack and defense of 1,000. Performer Pal Longthorn Bull. It has an attack power of 1,600 and defense of 12,000. Performer Pal Silent Hand Magician. It has an attack of 2,500 and defense of 2,000. Performer Pal Second Donkey. It has the attack of 1,000 and defense of 20,000. This is Time Gazer Magician. It has an attack of 12,000 and defense of 600. My bad. This next card is Stargazer Magician. It's another pendulum. It has an attack of 1,200 and defense of 2,400. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. It has an attack of 2,500 and defense of 20,000. Another Alexander Wright Dragon. It has an attack of 20,000 and defense of 100. This is original monster. Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. It has an attack of 4,000 attack and 0 defense. Sorry about messing up. This is Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. It has an attack of 300 and defense of 2,500. Another Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. It has an attack of 300 and defense of 2,500. This is the Blue Eyes White Dragon. It has an attack of 300 and defense of 2,500. Another Blue Eyes White Dragon. Attack is 300 and defense is 2,500. My third Blue Eyes White Dragon has an attack of 300 and defense is 2,500. This card is Spirit Reaper. It has an attack of 300 and defense is 200. Jinso. It has an attack of 2400 and defense is 1500. The King of D. This card has an attack of 1200 and defense is 1100. Another Alexanderite Giant. It has an attack of 2000 and defense of 100. This trap card is known as Scap Iron Scarecrow. When an opponent declares an attack, I can negate the attack and set this card back face down. Couple more. This card is Mirror Force. An opponent declares an attack, I can destroy all attacking position monsters on your opponent's let me rephrase it. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all attack position monsters on your opponent's field. Another advantage ritual art card. This card can be used to ritual summon any one ritual monster in your deck. You must also send normal monsters from your deck to the graveyard whose total levels equals the level of the ritual monster. Which means like for next card is my Blue Eyes Chaos Max. I need to send one Blue Eyes White Dragon to summon this, to bring it out if I use advanced ritual art. And my last card is the Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. It has an attack power of 400 and defense power of 0. That's all of my Yu-Gi-Oh deck cards I use. I'm usually constantly changing it. I have more cards over here, but not all Yu-Gi-Oh! Some are Transformer, but others are. I always have more Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards too. Right there as well. And behind me as well. I hope you like my ear to ear. Sorry about my voice. I'm due balance sore throat. I hope you relax today. I will see you in the next video. Bye.